Hello, Cadre. We're starting from scratch today. No lather made or nothing, so it might be a little bit longer. So I'm using some new stuff today. Screaming Dolphin Butt Soap from CBL. No, you cannot buy this on his website. This is bespoke is what it is. Thank you very much. My wife, Chris, she thought your little impression there in the soap was pretty cool. You can see I haven't even scooped out any. You broke it, man. This one's hard. This is a hard soap, Chris. Not what I was expecting. All right, we can get her. I'm trying to leave your little CBL intact there. I was able to scoop some out here. Yeah, this one, well, we'll find out together. Yeah, luckily I'll be using a Badger brush, which when I use soaps, it tend to be a bit harder. I tend to use a Badger brush just because it's got a little bit more backbone or scritch to it or something to, yeah. This is a hard soap. I mean, it's not hard, but no confusing it for a crope or anything. All right, we got some soap in there. Anyway, I was saying I'm not going to talk about probably the soap scents very much or at all, because you can't buy this on his site. He's got a version of it, a toned down version of it on his site. What do you call it? Poseidon sent me a little sample of the commercial version, if you will. Anyway, I'm going to send my scent notes directly to him. Got the old crystal skull here, soaking the new SV shaving Cadre brush. Pretty sweet. Oop. Now see, got a little color out of it there. This is the first time it's been wet at all. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little dunkaroonie again, just because there's a little bit of brownish water that came out there. Some guys, I think a lot of the guys are like preconditioning their brushes a bit. I don't know. I guess if you want the best shavers right off the bat, that's probably the best way to do it, but I just let nature take its course. So anyway, there. Little kerfuffle I think I caused on the Cadre about this brush. There it is though. Look at that. So what I think I found out is that the front facing camera on iPhones won't autofocus. It's just set once you start recording. You'd have to use the other side and then you can't see what you're recording. Anyway, I think you can see it there. They got the shaving Cadre logo right there. But yeah, this was a little bit shocking to me. There's a little gap right there, which I'm not used to in SV brushes. And I just mentioned that and I feel bad. I think the owners this took a ton of work. So thank you. I mean, where else? What other shaving forum on the website can you be part of and get a brush custom made by SV? The answer is none. I don't want you to think about that the rest of the video. So the answer is none. Solamente the shaving Cadre. Anyway, yeah, so there's a little gap there. And we found that there are variations in knot setting. And so whatever. I pointed out the differences, and I think it made the owners feel kind of bad. Because this is a pretty big deal. And they did put a lot of work into it. And apparently, word on the street is, they had trouble getting the bubble mailers from the post office to send it out. And apparently, Rich admitted to hoarding half of them just to packing dishes and stuff. But that is a weird, I've mentioned a few times, I try not to watch the news much anymore because it's finally gotten to the point in my life after umpteen years that just actually makes me upset. I don't want to watch it, man. I want to go on a cruise. I just want to go on a cruise, and all I know is every fool out there not wearing a mask, screaming in people's faces, arguing about, they don't work, I'm not wearing it. Like it's the biggest imposition. It's making it again less likely I get to go on a cruise next summer. Let's get real. That's what it all comes down to. I'm kidding. Anyway, not kidding, but yes, there are more important things in the world than my cruise. 2 or 3, but still a few more important things. This is getting an awesome lather. I think this is the best lather I've ever gotten out of a CBL soap. So I'm assuming that this is his new, what's it called, Master Barber version 2, this base. I'm betting that this is it. Man, this is, I think, luxurious. Let's wet the face a bit here. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was talking about the bubble mailers that Major Rich has apparently gotten his basement full of. But anyway, that they had trouble getting it, and yet you see all sorts of things bought from eBay and even sometimes commercial companies using these postal service bubble mailers for packing. Like, not like just to put something in and send it. Like, they'll have a box that they pack full of these bubble mailers because they're free. You just order them up. And I guess I was told that you kind of pay for the mailer when you send something with it. Well, bad moves by the Postal Service, is that not? I mean, how many people work for the Postal Service and not a single one of them has gotten a box from, like Bob's Antiques on eBay? It's just full of these bubble mailers for packing it up. And Bob's Antiques is ordering, 200 of these bubble mailers, and they drop them off for free. And then, what? Thank you, Postal Service, for paying for my packing material. Again, that's what I was saying. I don't watch the news, so I really cannot speak intelligently to the arguments for all the what's going on with the Postal Service. I just know for years they've been having trouble breaking even or getting the income that they're supposed to or whatever. You see stuff like that, and I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just a drop in the bucket, but it's like, come on. And they also do provide, good service. They've got, I know a lot of times the lobby's open so that you can mail things with machines and things when they're closed. And then they've got boxes there that you can just come and take for free. And, I've done that so I can take the priority box home and fill it up and take it there. Very convenient. But again, how many of those free priority boxes are never really used for shipping? Which would be fine if, your Amazon and your total grocery receipts are so large they have to make up numbers to account for it. But if you're scratching by, maybe you don't put your stock out for people just to take at will. Just an idea. I know. Who knows? Maybe the post office. What is he? The Master General, something? Sergeant at Arms. He watches my channel, and then next time you'll go in, there won't be any boxes in the lobby, and you'll be like, "That Dave." the odd track to get on. Other than that, not much new since the last video. Happy to be using the SS again. I don't think I used it all week. Like I said, I kind of the mornings always feel a bit rushed. And even if I could speed up a shave with I don't want to. That's not the point. There we go. What else? Oh, there's a bottle that came with my soap that we'll open live on camera. Oh, so let me see. So the brush. It's like the elephant in the there's a hair. Can you see that? There's a hair there. That's all right. One ain't bad. I've only had one other one because I've never had a problem with SV brushes. So yeah, it's a Badger, so it does need to break in. There's some back and forth about the loft of the knot. And I can totally, I'm down with agreeing that there's variation. It's a handmade product. It's not made on a machine, all that stuff. Fair enough. But you get out the calipers and you measure. This one is lower. Oh, look at that. Got some brown. That's what I signed up for. I'm cleaning my brush the first time I'm using it. That's all right. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just a Badger. Anyway, the loft on this one is different. I think I measured by 3 millimeters than my other one, which will make it a little bit tighter and stuff, which it was just a comment. I didn't say it was terrible. I didn't say it was bad. I'm just noticing because I was unexpected. I'm washing it and I gotta finish shaving. But their knots get huge. So look, here's the other one. It just explodes, right? So this one I don't think will get this big because it's set down a little bit more, but that's fine. This is like extra size. This would be like normal size, which is fine. I'm just pointing out it was not expected. All right, so I've been just not being able to use the SS. During the week, it's caused noticeable issues on the neckle area down here. I had gotten to the point where I could get a nice wet BBS on the neck. And then went on vacation. Didn't use the SS. And then haven't used it consistently, just on weekends since then. And slowly getting the skills back. A little clean up there. That's actually got a little, no, go crazy. Never did this stroke before. Yeah, good. We'll see what the alum says though. That tends to what happens is when I'm doing strokes I don't normally do. There's some pressure added subconsciously to keep the blade against the skin. And then that ends up in a nice stinging. I'm also not as adept at this side. it's not the razor part, it's for some reason when I'm stretching with my left hand, it seems very natural. When I'm using my right hand to stretch, I'm trying to, everything feels a bit awkward. And it's interesting, instead of feel, it's more the audible feedback because I'm trying to go so light. That's pretty good. Guess I will see about the stingage I get. All right, here we go. So that was an awesome lather, Chris. The freaking beard, it's weird. You can let it drip and then you squeegee it out. And then I've learned that you need to stand, you put your head up and then you gotta squeegee it out again. I guess the water settles differently. And then all of a sudden it'll collect from somewhere. All right, well that was not bad. Just a little tiny thing and not bad. Yeah, so I had some, let me turn the water down here. It's frustrating. This house has amazing water pressure, which is not a great thing because this house also has amazing city taxes on the water bill. But I tell you, outside washing the car, every now and again the nozzle will pop off. I got those quick release things that I got on the cheap, so it drops the hose. Sometimes the nozzle will pop off, and it's like a pressure washer. Yeah, the water coming out of that little brass nipple, I tell you. So anyway, it's on at the sink. There's a very small pressure band between off and so there it is. This is olive wood, which was cool. So we were all checking out each other's the grain and stuff, and everybody's is all different. I think this is the part that Barber Dave had to point out was look like an alien face. He got little two eyeballs there and stuff like that. So I'd forgotten about that till just now. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for that. There he is. I'm gonna turn him. He's gonna look away, looking away. All right, let's rinse off the alum. So I wonder how many people are still watching, because we still got a new bottle of stuff to open. I've stopped looking at that on YouTube. You can look at your, it's not demographics. What the heck is it? It's analytics, I guess, for your videos. And they'll actually show you on each video, like which part of the video, how many people are watching that. So very often you see people watching like for the first 2 or 3 minutes and then they flat lines. But what was I gonna? Yeah, so I wonder, there's probably like 1 or 2 people watching it. Dave in Kentucky, in my heart, I know you're still watching, brother. Thank you. Maybe I can count on a Major Rich in here. Barber Dave, he's come through a time or 2. Gear, I don't know if he watches the whole darn thing. And given that comment, he'll let me know if he does at this point. So anyway, this is a liquid. Can you see? Yeah, there's the bubble there. It's pretty thin liquid. So Chris of CBL, we're on a first name basis, of a CBL soaps, sent me a little bottle of after whatever splash a little while ago. Speaking of dolphins, all right, this is the whole come full circle. Let's see if the dolphins are screaming. Oh, you know it. You know it. He sent me a little bottle of a splash. I guess he's playing with maybe doing aftershaves with all his soaps. And it was good, but it was super sticky. And he goes, oh, no problem. I know exactly what to do to adjust that. So I don't know if that was a trying it out or when they send out new cars for testing before they're released, they'll cover them like in weird weird stickers and stuff, so people taking pictures of them, it kind of masks it. Maybe that was his, like, I don't want the real thing out in the world. I'm going to add too much of this just to see. Anyway, the top is cool. It's got this, like a wine bottle or something that, hold on. I don't think that there's a little pulley tab on it, Chris. This is like old guy proof. But it's super cool. I hadn't seen any of his products with that before, so we're going to have to do surgery on this guy. I like that though. I just realized not only is it super cool, but I guess it's like a safety protection. Like if it's going to sell this in a grocery store, then you know it's sealed for my protection. So looks like is this a Tabasco bottle? Looks brand new. Looks brand new. I think we're safe. All right, we're all right. We'll try this stuff. So got a nice reducer on it. So we're just going to do a little bit here in case I probably already did too much. I probably did 12 or 15 drops. Got some stingage on it. Not bad, already done. So it's got a good smell. I say the smell doesn't exactly match the soap. It does pair with it. I mean, if you're going to sell it as a set, I get where you're coming from. I'm going to add a little bit more here to see if I can boost up the scent. That's the thing with that I'm always on Chris about. Oh, there we go. There we go. I like it. Chris, I like it. The sense I get is if it's meant to be skin food and all that stuff, right on. The scent is kind of building as it evaporates. I was going to say, I don't think the scent is going to stick around with you. And this whole soap was meant to pair with the Tom Ford Oud Mineral, which it will. Oh, that smells good. So I'm not going to put on the Tom Ford right now. I want to see what happens with this scent. Anyway, there we go. Beautiful shade, beautiful new products. Come check us out on the Cadre, and you too can live like this. See you on the forums.